How's it going, YouTube? Haven't made a video in a while, but I'm coming back to you guys now. It's probably been a couple years. I haven't really been up to date on my channel. I guess we can start off. Most of the old fish are gone. Albert died. He was my big Oscar, the black and orange one. I have a couple videos I took and a couple pictures. I'll put in like a montage or something of like, I guess, the years or whatever that you guys missed. But this is the tank right now. This is the 90 gallon, the biggest one I've had. I haven't really bought in a bigger tank yet. I know I said I was gonna get one bigger than this probably, but that never happened. I actually had a red tail and tiger shovelnose hybrid in this at one point. And he got to about 2 feet long, which is a little bit big for this tank. Actually, a lot of it big. So I had to give him to my local fish store. Anyways, here's what we have in the tank. Right here is a Jack Dempsey. Keep in mind this is supposed to be a South American cichlid tank, or I guess monster fish tank in general. He's about, I want to say, half a year old. At around 5 inches, doing pretty good. I don't know if it's a him or a her yet. It's got really nice color if he'll ever come out. Right here I have a red-based snook. I didn't do too much research on this. I'm pretty sure it's from South America. If anyone wants to correct me, go ahead. But he's been doing just nicely. I know it's not good to keep small fish with them because of their mouth, and they have such a big like jaw and whatnot. And as you can see, I mean, he's only probably 6 inches or so right now, and his mouth, you can kind of see, like, goes all the way back to his eye there. So he's got a ginormous mouth. Right down here I have my catfish. You guys have probably seen him in other videos, have heard of him. His name is Bob. He's the oldest fish I've ever had. He is 5 or 6 maybe. He's really old, that's all I know. He's, I don't know, 9 inches, give or take. And then here's another new addition. I have a little Albino Oscar. I know you guys saw in my other videos I had another one of these guys. The other one was actually a true albino. What I mean by that is the tail didn't have any black on it. So the gene for like the albino gene, like this still has part of a higher dominant white or albino part, but it still has part of the black Oscar in it. So if that makes any sense, this one is not a true albino, whereas the other one was a true albino. But this guy's pretty cool. I really just got him a couple weeks ago. But he had really nice color when I first got him. So is he right now. But he looks really good. I can't wait till he gets bigger. I had one of my old videos. Her name was Peaches. She was a really nice looking one. She unfortunately jumped out. I don't know if I said that in my other videos. Right back there is a clown knife. I don't know why he's hiding, because he's usually always out swimming around looking for food. And he's actually the biggest fish. And technically this one should be the biggest. He's the same age as him. He's at 6 inches, but this guy I believe is at about 7 or 8. He's ginormous. And I don't even know why, because he's only 2 months old, I want to say. So he's huge. You can kind of see him back there. Yeah, he's ginormous. And you know, he'll only get bigger, of course, just how these fish go. Right here you might have seen I have a, what is this? It's a spotted Raphael catfish. So you probably heard of a striped one. This is a spotted one. Pretty much same thing, except it's just black with some white spots. I like it because it kind of looks like a galaxy. Unfortunately, this one always hides in that log or under here, and I only see it at nighttime, which of course is when the lights are off and you can't really see it too well. But when it was out, it does look really good. Then over here I have another catfish. I probably haven't showed him in a video. It's another suncatfish. The same as Bob over here. And they're about the same size. This one might be half an inch smaller. Bob is definitely like bigger around than this one. I don't know if that means one's a male, one's a female, or if it just means one's older, one's younger. Because this guy's only 3 years old. But he's pretty cool. And the cool thing was I put him in this 90-gallon tank when Bob was in here, and Bob was at his 9 inches, and he was at 2.5 inches when I put him in here. So he was about, let's see, where's Bob? There's Bob. You can kind of see him. He was about that big compared to Bob. It's good that Bob didn't eat him, but he always hung out just like this kind of catfish on the logs and stuff, and he just grew out to be the same size as Bob. All these catfish normally come out around feeding time. They always, I don't know, it may just be a sun catfish thing, but they always seem to hide. Bob's always hid. This guy's pretty much always hid. I think it's just what they do. But this is the tank. It's 90-gallon. Pretty cool. Just has some driftwood and some river rocks in there. Just has some play sand for the gravel. On top has the Marineland single bright LED light strip, the 48-inch. When I bought the tank, I got it for my birthday like 3-4 years ago, quite a bit ago. I got it for actually stupid cheap. And it came with the stand, the tank, and the lids. And I would tell you guys the price, but I don't want to. It was stupid cheap. And I'm actually very surprised that it's been holding for this long. Like, all the seams are still good. I don't know if the guy before me had resealed it, but like you can see that those all look really good. I mean, that has to be factory or something, but none of them are starting to peel yet. None of them look rickety. None of them look bad. And this is all aquariums. It says on the back somewhere. Yeah, all glass aquariums. I don't know too much about aquarium brands since I mainly know Aquarium and Marineland. But I'm pretty sure this is a really good one. The glass is about 1/2 inch thick, so that's pretty cool. Of course I like Marineland, so I have a Marineland 300-watt heater in here. Does the job just fine. Tank's at about, let's see if that'll focus, 78, 77. It might be a little bit warm. I might turn it down to 75, 74, just because usually if you turn it down, aggression will be less, and I don't know, maybe the catfish will come out more, who knows. Over here I have a Marineland Maxi Jet 1200, it's the biggest one, and then I have a little Eheim pre-filter attached to it, and they work out pretty well, surprisingly. I really like the setup there, and it cleans the tank, keeps it pretty clear as you can see there. I honestly don't know why the tank looks kind of like yellowish. I think it might just be the reflection from the sand, because the sand itself is like more of a yellowish tint to it. I was meaning to get pool filter sand, but at the time I went, it was winter time, and they didn't have any pool filter sand because that was out of season. So I just got this and have never changed it, because honestly it looks pretty cool. It looks kind of like a river bottom. At some point though, I want to change it just because, like I said, it does make the whole tank look kind of brown, tannish. Because you can see up at the top there, the light's all shining through and it's pretty clear. So there's nothing wrong with the lids or anything up here. You can see it's all clear. Blah, blah, blah. I have a Marineland Emperor 400 right here. Does the job pretty well as well. I have the short attachment to it because when I had other fish in here, they would soak the sand and then it'd get in the filter and mess up the impeller, and I just got tired of it, so I just put the shorter one on. And since these fish are smaller, they don't seem to stir it up. Mainly it was just one fish. It was the big Oscar Albert. He always liked to mess up the sand. Then right here I have a top fin 75-gallon power filter. I think it's like the slim version or whatever. As you can see, it's a little thinner than the Emperor 400 there. And that thing works pretty well. As far as like media and stuff goes for these, we just have the bio wheels, and then just, oh, you can't see it back there. There's just like a little, it's just one of these. Just one of these guys in each side. And that goes same for this one. Just has those little trays, and then again, just one of those back there. So that's it for the power filters. As far as other filters go, I don't know how well you can see that. Probably not too well. You can see the 306 at least. That's a Fluval 306. It's a canister filter. I won't stay down here too long since you can't really see anything. And then in that one, I actually have a lot of media with it. That one has 5 or 6 stages. Let's see. It has the first sponges that I probably need to replace by now. It has the bio sponge, the black ones that are at the bottom, and then it has another one of those blue sponge right on top. That's in all the other filters. Then comes the bio balls. Then on top of that, excuse me. Then on top of that is some filter floss. And then on top of that is the polishing pads. And then on top of that would be carbon and ammonia remover. Now sometimes I'll just switch that out with the C-Chem. No, that one blue stuff. It's like carbon, but not carbon. I don't know. It's made by C-Chem, I believe. I can't really. Matrix. Usually I put that in there, but I had that running in so long that kind of just got old, I'm pretty sure, and just ran out because I had it in there for a couple of years and it doesn't really last that long, I guess. But that's it for that filter, and then it pumps it back through. There's the intake. There's the output there. So yeah, this is my tank. And just let me know what you guys think. I'll just let you guys look at the fish, enjoy them. Just comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about it. Let me know if I should change anything. There's a few more fish going into this tank. There'll be another Oscar and then a Bashir. They're just in a little grow out tank.